What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more ABBA. And I wanted to start by giving a big shout out to all the ABBA fans who commented over the course of my holiday break, which is a break from the regular reactions to do a bunch of holiday related videos. A number of the ABBA fans also commented on my New Year's videos, so big shout out to you. It was very lovely to see, and ultimately the support for my channel from the ABBA fans has been, you know, as significant as any in terms of the sheer number of you who comment on the videos and who, you know, are looking forward to the coming reactions. So I do appreciate it. Obviously we've moved into a different phase where we're going through, you know, all the material that's not the proper studio albums. Now that we've completed those, people will be aware, I think, mostly anyway, that I have begun the Agneta and Frida deep dives. So ultimately, if you weren't aware of that, I think I've done 2 reactions for each at this point, and I'm going to keep those going in the next couple days. I'll probably do the next one for both, and I'll try to keep them on the same day. So for those interested, there will always be a double on the day that I get back around to them. And yeah, ultimately the next tune in the playlist is I Have a Dream, which comes from Voulez-Vous, which I now associate with this very, you know, dance floor, you know, an energetic album. But this is one of the more mellow and folksy tunes, which of course, knowing that the albums I had heard up to that point, the idea that there would be a variety, including 1 or 2 tracks of a slower and more, let's say, natural instrument sound. Of course, I was not surprised by that, but I do think it's fantastic. It comes across as a very positive tune. The idea that the destination makes the journey worth it, even if you fail along the way. It's a very inspiring tune. I think there's a lot to take away from that, and ultimately, you know, the vocals and a lot of the sonics, the composition, all the things that I've commented on in the ABBA reactions over time, I think are very present here. So let's hear a live rendering of it. This is live at Wembley from a 1979 recording in November of that year, and this is a live performance of I Have a Dream, originally from their Voulez-Vous album of the same year. That idea of crafting a story that helps you get through the less glamorous reality. Pushing through the darkness, still another mile. I believe in angels, something good in everything I see. I believe in angels. When I know the time is right for me, I outpouring of applause that sort of arises like that, you wonder if there's something visual. Obviously, it could just be that musical passage, but the wee ones are singing. Having young folks sing that line in particular.
Something good in everything I see. I believe in angels. When I know the time is right for me, I'll cross the street. I have a dream. I'll cross the street.
It's a beautiful song. I feel like you're in a bad mood when you hear that song.
And they're all here from London.
Shout out to you, we folks.
Would you like to hear that again? Yeah! Take it one more time.
They're really gonna roll it back. Specifically the
song to sing, to help me cope with anything. If you see the wonder,
it's interesting though to hear like
of the
these lyrics sung by young people, not that ABBA was old by any means, but it just has a different like feeling with people who are at the start of their life singing these lines. Well done, young folks.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. You were great.
It's cool,
To
right?
remind us all of UNICEF and the Year of the Child.
I see. Okay.
Now for something else, something completely different. It's the current number 3 in the British charts.
I saw on the track list this night.
Give it.
I'm very excited for that. I will look forward to that one the next time we come around. I mentioned it was one of the songs I knew going into this deep dive, one that I always considered, what you now hear people call an earworm. It was one that the moment I heard it, it got stuck in my head. So yeah, ultimately, looking forward to hearing the live version. I've been saying as I go through this, I get it. Some people, they're not overly fond of the recording sound. Other people saying, some of the songs feel rushed. It feels like, it's not the best performance or it's not on the level of the studio albums. And I keep saying I get that, even though I'm still keen to hear it. I love hearing live performances by groups I like. But this one, it even goes a step beyond that dynamic in that it's a special performance. It's a performance with a special edition. It has a very different sound in terms of the vocals relative to the studio version. So it's, you know, this live performance, especially that they run back the closing chorus again, and you know, they let the kids get to experience, you know, performing in that way for an extended period. It's like a special performance. You know, to me, it's not even comparable to the studio like album version, in the sense that, you know, it's so different that it just kind of, it becomes a separate thing. But either way, as I said, I completely understand that, you know, for people who love the, you know, sonic precision of their studio albums, that this live performance, or at least the way it was recorded, is not quite sonically on the same level. But even so, I really have had fun with it already, and as I said, I'm very much looking forward to the next one. So I will be excited about that. Following that, we have SOS, which I learned, you know, I really enjoyed that tune, and over time, and with the help of Eduardo, shout out to you, who was another person who had commented on the New Year's video, and Happy New Year's to you, and again to all the ABBA folks out there. But yeah, I had realized when watching, you know, which ABBA reactions were really, you know, getting a lot of views and a lot of people interacting and commenting enthusiastically, that tune, SOS, you know, it was a tune that was clear to me, like even as we were still going through the deep dive, that is very much loved among a lot of ABBA fans. So I'll be looking forward to that. And the last one on the disc 1 is Fernando, and then again there's a whole second disc. So once more, major shout out to Michaela, who has mailed me a number of things and is talking about mailing me some others. So ultimately, all the champions and heroes of the channel are greatly appreciated, and in this case, big shout out to Michaela. So let me know what you think. Shout out to ABBA. I will see you next time. Peace.